Man, you are quick. Just before the break, Chef Barbie Marshall showed us how to make blue cheese stuffed dates. Oh, good.
Absolutely delicious. And Barbie, you have another fall favorite for us. It involves squash, and many people love making squash soups. You're actually roasting your squash to make a butternut squash soup. That sounds really interesting. Where do we start?
Well, let's start with the butternut squash, which can be slightly intimidating because they're usually bigger. And what I brought along today was the heirloom parent. It's called the neck pumpkin. So I'm from Lancaster County, and that's the official pie pumpkin of Lancaster County.
Okay.
And so the butternut squash is a hybrid of this pumpkin. It's designed not to have this crook so that it's easier for transportation.
Okay.
So it doesn't break during transport, and it's huge.
Before we get started, tell us what else is in there. What other ingredients will we need?
I used a little bit of vegetable stock. You could use water if you didn't have it, but if you use water, throw some onions and some carrots and some celery in it before you use it. And make vegetable stock.
Gotcha. Heavy cream, pumpkin seeds, salt and pepper.
We're going to
like
have some heavy cream, some of the seeds from the pumpkin that we're going to toast and put on top. And, you know, I'll give you a couple of other ideas for flavorings.
Okay.
Show me what to do.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to safely cut into this pumpkin. So I want you
Kind
to
of
take the
spoils some of the
knife,
fun, doesn't it?
and I want you to put the point of the knife right there and then go down. But
Just
you're
straight
going to
down.
hold it, yes.
I started saying, I don't want you holding that one. Okay, just straight down?
Yeah, just go straight down.
Okay.
All right, now hold the knife. Like, hold it.
Hold it.
No.
Hold it.
Okay, that was like Alfred Hitchcock. Holiday's over. Now just come towards
Go
the
down.
board. Yes.
Okay.
Straight down towards the board.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Am I taking all that out?
Take it. Just keep cutting. You're okay. Let
Okay.
the knife do the work, and then come around. Turn the pumpkin around.
the other way?
Go back into where you started,
Okay. I understand. Gotcha.
and just come down towards the board. If you need to wiggle it a little bit.
Move your fingers out of the way, Jimmy.
I'm telling you, you
He's
are
okay.
spoiling the
He's
fun
like, he's
here.
doing
He's got
okay,
his
he's making me
fingers
nervous.
right out of the way.
The mom in me is just like,
Okay.
Was that close?
That's perfect.
I
So
know better
now
than that,
what
but
you
thanks
want to
anyway.
do
What am I doing?
is take the spoon
Okay.
and scoop the insides out into that
Here
bowl
or all
right
of
there.
this?
Just the
Just there?
part with the seeds.
kind
Okay.
of like the guts of the seeds
The
and
guts of the pumpkin.
Gotcha.
So that's really, really, really the extent of preparing your pumpkin. You don't need to peel it. You don't
okay.
need a lot of anything other than salt right now because salt is a flavor enhancer. I don't want to salt and pepper because if I have a huge pumpkin, I can make pumpkin pie also.
Oh, I like how you
Or so if I just salt it right now, I'll have pumpkin puree for perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to do the other one?
Wait, I would love to. Thank you for asking.
Awesome.
And you're going to put that in the oven?
Yes, we're going to put that in the oven and we're going to roast it at 350 for about an hour until it's soft and has a little bit of color.
Okay. Do you do anything with the seeds? Do you roast those?
Other
or-
than
Yes.
throwing them on the counter like I do?
Well, what I usually do is take a small sauce pot and I get rid of all of the yellow fibers. I just run them through until they're all gone and then I boil the seeds. And when all of the material is off, about 15 minutes, I strain them, coat them with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper, and put them in the oven at 350 and toast them until they're crispy.
Wow,
So
okay.
you can either put them face up or face down.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And then grab a couple fingers, pinches worth of salt,
Right.
and then up high.
Up
Very
high.
season up high. There you go.
Why up
that
high?
way, well, you see how much more salt dispersed?
Right? Oh,
So you just seasoned the entire pumpkin.
Okay.
this
With-
makes so much sense. Okay.
So you
Yes.
need to put me to work. What do I get to do?
Okay, you get this great pumpkin. So we're
Oh,
gonna put
okay.
this into
This goes
the
in.
oven,
Okay.
and magically, we have
Oh, look
some
at you.
already done.
Of course. Wow.
And you can scoop yours
Into the pan?
right into the pot.
Pot.
Why dirty something else until
Yeah.
it's not too.
Efficient there as well.
I tell my
Yes.
kids that all the time. They would have 16 pots before this was over with. All right.
So I'm going to add a little bit of pumpkin that we already had,
Okay.
just because it's a big pot and we could use more pumpkin. And that's my vegetable stock.
Okay.
And so when you're done scraping, we'll add some vegetable stock. And this is just how simple this recipe is.
Okay. I'm getting more on the counter than I probably should.
It's okay. It just matches the
The
seeds.
seeds, yeah. Thank you
It's
for
just fine.
pointing that
Can
out.
I just do this? Would it be just better
You
for me to do
can.
that? Yeah. There
Yeah.
we go.
She's very flexible with this.
And this is something that you can do the day before your holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think that you have to roast the pumpkin the same day as you're going to make the soup.
Right.
It may actually be easier this time of the year with market and it being just something that's so readily available and huge right now. humongous.
So what else?
squash.
We put the
So we're gonna put some vegetable stock in.
All of
and
this?
Yes. And put all of that in.
Okay.
And give it a nice stir with the whisk.
okay.
And we'll season it with a little bit of salt and pepper now.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, you season that little baby up, and we're going to tell you how you can get these recipes. There are several ways that you can get the shopping list and instructions on how to make what you've seen already. You can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard in Salisbury, 21801. You can also go to delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, or just give us a call, 443-880-9116. Ask for the squash soup and the stuffed dates.
Now we're going to finish this up.
Okay, so we're gonna
And-
add a little bit of cream to our,
When
our
we come
soup
back,
that's been simmering.
We're going to taste it.
Okay,
Does that sound good? All right. Still ahead on Delmarva Life. We have 2 gift card winners for today. Could one of them be you? We'll announce who they are next.